Here's the tale of Emily as an artist. I'm Emily Ritter. I'm an MFA candidate in the studio art program at ASU. I'm in printmaking, but I'm not making prints right now. For about, I feel like 6 years now, I've been working with consumption and waste. My thesis work is about a metaphorical future where plastics have fused with organic matter and have become the hybridized species that fill the landscape. So I'm using just soft plastics. I'm not painting any of it. Fusing, cutting, wrapping, melting, just manipulating this material to become something different, taking this material that's deemed garbage and transforming it into something of value. So a lot of it is fusing the soft plastic into sheets. So layering the plastic in between parchment paper and taking an iron to it and fusing it, or cutting the bags into strips and wrapping them around wire. A lot of the challenges of the process that I'm working with now is the material itself. So my goal with this particular body of work is to make sure that it doesn't look like trash. And I think that in itself is kind of a challenge. There's going to be a lot of late nights because it's taking a while to make. The detailed wallflowers that I have, so let's say the blue wallflower that I have, each one of those flowers took about 40 minutes to make. And then the wrapping of the roots takes about close to an hour to do all of that. So it takes time, this process takes time to transform the material into something different. I'm at the point where I'm setting it up like it's kind of the show. So I'm setting it up in a manner that's like an exhibition, so like a mini thesis show. I'll have half the work that will be in my thesis show up for this. So I'm wanting to present it in a nice way to help them get the feel of what my thesis show is going to be. You have a thesis committee that helps you through the process. Before your thesis, you have at least 3 committee meetings, so they guide you through the process, kind of like critiques, tell you where it looks like your work is going, what you showed you to do, just give you feedback on where you're at, and if it's looking good, if I'm succeeding in my mission. I want the viewer to have an experience and go up to these little microcosms that I'm creating and investigate them. When you first see it, you don't know that this is plastic, that this was once garbage, basically. And that like surprise once you investigate it enough and you figure out what it is. I enjoy that part of people viewing it. And of course, like if people are like, oh, I need to stop using so much plastic, reduce, reuse, recycle, that kind of thing. If that happens, I think that's fantastic. But I really want the viewer to have an experience.